Okay, you're recording? You're ready to
I've
go?
been recording for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to kick it off. Then I'm just going to get it started. Okay, so everybody quiet on set. Quiet on set.
Alright.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh,
Oh,
what was that? What was that?
that was
What?
a man.
People making sounds over here. I'm trying to start the episode. This is bullshit. You know what? Forget it. I'm not doing it now.
Oh, wait.
Travis.
Okay.
He's still mad that I came in late. He's still mad that I was late. That's all.
Drew's the one that left the call.
I muted myself.
It made
That's
a
all I
sound when you
did.
muted yourself. I don't know what that was. It went like, "Burp."
Too bad.
It scared me.
Just
It
go.
was the
Just
sound.
go. Dude, I'm gonna have to
I
listen
can't
to this
speak.
whole
Everyone
fucking
else is
thing
talking.
later. I'm gonna be
It's
pissed.
my fault. I'm not the one that ruined the intro. I'm gonna do the intro. Ready?
You're
Ready
gonna have
for
to
the
listen
intro?
to this. All of this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Go.
Everyone else has stopped talking, so I can do the intro. So here I go. I'm gonna do it
Okay.
right now.
He's doing it.
Morgan, Jesus fucking Christ!
What did I do?
Just stay
Look at him,
silent.
do
Just let him do it.
What did I do?
I'm doing. You're like, okay, you're doing it. I
Just
see,
go.
Okay.
Just
Stay
go.
quiet. You could. Okay.
You
I'm-
got it.
I'm gonna do
Countdown.
it.
Give us a countdown. Give us a countdown.
All right, 5.
3, 2, 1. Well, Logan, why are you counting?
Yeah, why don't we? What,
doing
dude?
Just
Come on.
go. Just go.
Just fucking go. I'll edit it. I'll edit it.
You
Just
can
fucking
edit it.
go
Just
already.
go.
God, you're driving me crazy.
1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Earworm podcast, where the macaroni is large and the cheese is even larger. I am Overcast48 on YouTube, also known as Lennon.
Drew.
I
I'm
am
Markiplier.
Drew, also known.
Can I vote to restart this shit?
Oh.
I'll
You can
edit it.
this.
Yeah,
We can
Go.
edit
you
this.
can keep going.
Fucking
Yeah.
go.
Because Drew was supposed to go right after. We already
You can
established this.
no, he
just-
can edit
stayed
it.
silent.
He can edit it. You can just keep going.
Well, I'm Markiplier.
I am Drew, also known as Hyro on YouTube.
Oh, I'm Logahart.
Great, we got through the intro, so I'll just take the floor and just start right off, get the ball rolling. I went to an air show over the weekend. It was so cool.
What is an
Mhm.
air show?
I mean, think of like a car show, but for planes.
Oh, but in
right?
the air. I see.
So we just all went, like my friends and I, we drove down to the Quad Cities, which is some like in between the borders of Illinois and Iowa. But there's an airport there, and they were doing an air show. They do it every year. But there's like a whole bunch of different planes there. There's like a whole bunch. There were like these, what would I even call them? Well, I guess just like a sky like aerobatics team. So they did like formation flights, like 8 planes all close to each other. That was pretty cool. But the thing that was really cool was like the military aircraft. So you have like stuff from like you have F-18s from the Navy and like F-22s from the Air Force. I know you guys don't even know what that means,
No.
but it's just really cool because they're like crazy loud. It's because they're like jets. They can go insanely fast and they're super cool. And just they were doing things that like don't even seem possible, like
Wait, so-
maneuvers and stuff that like seems not real.
So
It's
they
just
would
cool.
they would like race in the air and then just come back after like going around the world like an air marathon.
But they had like
No.
a track up there.
No,
There.
it's just a demonstration. They just do cool maneuvers in their
Oh.
planes.
There's no
And
explosions.
it's I realize now I've started talking about it. It's hard for me to like put it into words without seeing it.
Mm.
Take my word for it. It's cool. It's fun, and it was a good time because loud planes going very fast, doing cool maneuvers and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, something
when
I'll never be able to do.
When I hear cool maneuvers and stuff, I think of like Metro Man flying across the crowd giving high fives. Do they do that? Like they pop the cockpit and give a little classic.
I mean,
high
I
five?
wish.
like roast
There
people
was-
at the engine.
There was this one guy that had a MiG-17, which is like an old Soviet fighter aircraft that has a big jet on it. And he was like flying that thing like crazy. Like I swear he was like 20 feet above the ground, going like 500 miles an hour above the runway.
Jesus.
Like
Shit.
insane stuff. It
Wait,
was just super
so-
cool because he was like flying the hell out of that plane.
At the air show, are you like on the runway or like where are you?
We're like on the grass, kind of. I mean, I'd say probably 150 yards from the runway. So you're not like far
Okay.
away. You're like pretty close to it. Because this airport had like multiple runways. They had 2 different runways, and they're only using one, and they closed the other runway down. And like you could walk on the other runway if you wanted to.
Ooh.
So it was cool to like be out on the airport and like see the planes and stuff.
So
'Cause
you
I'm a
like,
big plane guy.
I would be terrified to be like in that runway area. Like I've thought about it before when like flying, just like walking around where planes are going like fucking 400 miles per hour when they're about to, go up. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Well, because I mean, I was talking about it with my friends when we were there. We're like, there's certain points where they're like pointed right at us doing like some kind of turn. I'm like, if a wing fell off, we'd die.
Oh yeah.
hey
There's
guys,
legit, like,
watch this. So you go like full force right at the crowd.
There's like, I mean, I don't want to say a
Oh.
ton, but there's a lot of videos of like air show crashes. And they
Oh.
don't. It's not a normal occurrence. I want to make that very clear. It's not like you're not going to see someone die if you go to an air show. It's not going to happen.
Damn.
But it can, and it's kind of crazy.
You got to cross your fingers
Yeah.
and hope one way or the other.
You hope they hit you, and it's a fast, painless death. You hope,
Yeah.
Mhm,
What
mhm.
I'd hate is to get like kind of hit, so I'm like cut in half and still alive and burning alive, and that would really suck. That'd be a nasty way to go.
Well, I feel like you would just kind of like.
What way would you want to go?
How would I
That's a
want to
good
die? I
How would
mean,
you want to die?
I've been talking a lot. I'm
vending machine.
gonna leave someone
let's-
else to answer this first.
Travis, how would you want to die? I want to
don't
know.
Probably just when I'm sleeping when I'm like 90.
You really want to get in 90?
I don't know, or maybe like I don't know, maybe like load up on like a Viking funeral, or whatever it is, where they like put you on a ship and then blow up the ship on you.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking you would say like some sort of.
I was thinking of a
war-torn
ship too,
thing.
but more of like a yacht.
Oh, or take like
You know.
tons of like mushrooms and then get strapped to like a missile and shot into the space.
Okay, that one is that is pretty classy. I
Fucking
gotta
mi-
hand that one to you.
Missile just has YOLO on it. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That'd be wild.
You only
They'd, like,
die once.
broadcast that
Yeah.
like pay per view.
You'll-
You can get 100 people to pay $20 to see that. I bet at
Mhm.
least.
Oh yeah.
Well, I feel like that would be
There was
some,
like a
Yeah.
there was like a broadcast where someone played Russian roulette on live TV.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
that sounds about right.
You know,
That's the way I'd want to go though. You know,
With like
on
Russian
live
roulette.
TV.
I'd go on live TV. Thousands of people scarred for life. That's my legacy.
Well, you know, on Starship
legacy.
Troopers. You ever seen Starship Troopers?
No.
I've seen the
I-
Actman video.
I saw it
about
a long time ago. Yes.
It doesn't really matter, anyways. But there's one little point where it's like, oh, we got this guy. He like stole some bread or something. I think it was a pretty minor crime. I could be wrong, but it's like this ad on this TV, and they're like, his execution is at 9:00 tomorrow morning on all channels
For
It's
a
like-
breadcrumb?
It's something like
Oh, no,
I think
a whole
it's some
slice of
silly
bread.
crime.
Oh, so it's like a petty. But he was just trying to. I think I remember seeing that in the video.
But it's like
I
just think
remember
it'd be funny
seeing a
to go on
certain
live
scene
TV.
from that movie on repeat.
I was gonna say I feel like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so many. Like
I don't know why, like the playback was glitched or
Broken.
something, but yeah, just
Wasn't there a fucking game?
there was
about-
like the shower, and then like, yeah, it was weird.
know what you're
really
talking
weird.
about. That was crazy because mine did the same thing. Like it just kept rewinding
Really?
and playing that scene over and over again. Yeah, I couldn't. It must be on all of them.
But did you play it on like a DVD as well?
No, I watched it on like Netflix or some streaming service or whatever. My Wi-Fi must have been bad, so
Huh.
it like kept skipping back. So it was like kind of crazy,
Weird.
you know.
Yeah, that is really weird.
I've heard of that phenomenon
I
before.
thought it
Getting
was
stuck
something
watching
wrong.
that.
Yeah, no, I thought it was something wrong with the disc or something. Like I blew it too hard or something like that. You know, like
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you blow in a disc or something. But like I did. Maybe it's just part of the movie.
yeah. Maybe they really wanted you to pay attention to the nuances of that scene.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's like a really intimate scene. You get to see these soldiers not on the battlefield. You know,
Yeah, there's character development there. You know, it makes them seem
exactly.
human. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I like that scene so much. It has nothing to do with anything else on screen at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, the environment I could take or leave. It's not really a very interesting area. I mean, it just looks like a normal shower. Not
Yeah,
very futuristic at all.
I'm purely judging the characters by the content of their character.
Yeah.
What's on the inside, not what's on the
You
outside.
gotta
at all. That
love.
doesn't
You
matter.
gotta love a good character development. You know.
Mhm. And the shower scene in Starship Troopers at probably before the halfway point in the movie is great character development. It serves no other purpose in the film at all.
Yeah. I feel like
But how do you want to die, Logan?
so I that's an interesting question. I feel like I feel like you could either go the war torn like battle Roman Empire way, which is just like you go on the battlefield and then you get immediately impaled and then you get to yell, I did this for my country, and then you slowly bleed to death. Or you can do it in there's this guy that I think he's the the owner of the Segway, or the founder of it. And so what he did was he rolled the Segway off of a cliff when he was trying to demonstrate. Like he was like, guys, look at how crazy town I am when I go backwards, guys. And then the next thing you know, he was just like, oh! As he's falling off of the cliff in front of like a dozen of people. That's
that
how
a true story?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, look it up. It's like the Segway owner falling off of a cliff.
I'm looking it up.
Did he at least have parachute pants?
No, he died.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how I would want to go out, because I think it's the most like it's a legacy. You know, no one gives a shit about the 100th soldier number 102 who died with a spear in his chest or a gunshot wound.
Yeah, no one cares about veterans.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But everyone cares about the guy that fell off of the cliff with a Segway. Okay, everyone cares about that guy, and he's remembered as a legend for it.
Is he really remembered because of the Segway, or just his strange death?
I would say so. I would say probably both, because like the Segway is the reason for the strange death. Because I know that from a Nakey Jakey video. I don't even know that from like it's word of mouth. Nobody like hears word of mouth from like, you know, a plane crashing into a crowd. I've never heard of that before. I don't think anyone's talked about like a plane crashing into a crowd. But everyone has talked about the guy that flew off of a cliff when he was bragging about like going backwards.
No, I did just look it up, and yeah, everything you said is true. It's all true.
Holy
He-
shit!
He didn't invent it, but he bought the company, and then Well, one thing I think is very funny about this ad that talks about this guy's life and everything. The last sentence in this like news article says the Segway gained some notoriety in 2003 when then President George W. Bush stumbled when he took it in Kennebunkport, Maine.
Because he stumbled.
He stumbled.
Guys, we better watch
Wow.
out for this.
They're
Holy shit.
like, oh, this is this entire article about how amazing this guy was and how unfortunate of an accident this is. Oh yeah, President George W. Bush also stumbled when he rode one in 2003, so that kind of relates. And that's how the article
yeah.
ends.
That's how it ends.
That's the
Imagine,
last
like,
sentence in the article.
The invention of the stairs in Wikipedia. And like, oh yeah, the stairs were cool. But then like the rest of the article is just talking about how Joe Biden killed himself by falling downstairs.
Yeah, it's like that would be like the last sentence would just be like, oh, the stairs gained some notoriety in 2023 when Joe Biden
Joe
fell
Biden
while
killed
climbing
himself.
into Air Force One.
Well, like, did he even did George Bush like stumble and like get hurt in any way, or was it just like he stumbled, guys?
The
No, it was like-
sentence, it just says
Doesn't
it
specify.
gained notoriety in 2003 when he stumbled.
He could have stumbled over something else too. He could have just
Yeah.
had like the Segway, and then he stumbled over like himself, and he was like, "Oh," and then everyone's like, "Write that down, write that down."
Well, I just
What?
think it's funny because it must be like whoever wrote this doesn't like George W. Bush because they're like, oh yeah, just make him remember that specific part that is very, very minor to the story about the Segway guy dying.
Well, it's like his whole
Well, put it
legacy. I always know George W. Bush for the guy that stumbled over the Segway and was put in that one article made by
Oh, absolutely.
It's on the tip of my tongue. What was it again?
What?
The article
Huh?
name? The article.
Oh, it's just
made
an
it?
article by NBC.
Oh yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
The headline is Segway company owner rides scooter off cliff, dies.
Yeah, that they'll get some attention. Oh fuck. I would say the one thing I was thinking of talking about, it has gained, I think, enough traction to where I think it would be pretty entertaining to talk about is the TF2 bot crisis thing. Cause it has like evolved into like some more degenerate shit. So to make it like pretty quick, basically everyone hates the bots, obviously. The bots that kind of prevent people from like playing the game because they're aimbot bots, so they just win. And then what transformed is that transformed into a like petition, save.tf petition, and then like 300,000, no big deal, people signed it. And then the bots, I think one of the highlights is they started posting child porn in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah, just links to child porn. And then everyone was like, guys, what if we like make porn, like gay porn? For some reason it's gay porn about the bots. And by everyone I mean a very small amount of people. That it's been blown out of proportion, but it's fucking hilarious. It's just like it's like it's like a couple people that have just drawn gay porn of the bots to kind of like be like, guys, I mean, look at how bad these guys are. This is gonna ruin their
they're having
reputation.
sex.
They're having sex. It's
They're
weird.
gay. Isn't that fucking terrifying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Please-
what did the bots do to take revenge on the porn people? Did they DDoS fucking Joe Biden's fucking Segway?
No, they just kind of exist still. They're just kind of like, well, so there was one guy that I think, is he still, fuck, I don't remember the exact username because it's like 001 something. He has 20,000 bots just in the game.
Wait, so people own bots,
Yeah, so like
computer slaves. Like,
so there was this guy called Zesty Jesus, and he made 2 videos so far. He's gonna make a third. But the second video is just saying like, yeah, I found a guy that has like 20,000 bots because he has a botnet, and he just has 20,000 fucking bots in the game at all times. So yeah, I found that kind of silly.
imagine being such a gamer that you play a multiplayer shooter without playing with an actual team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you make your own team of soulless,
bots.
brainless kill bots.
Ugh.
That
So
is
when you
so
say-
fucking sad.
When
Mhm.
you say TF2, which one are you talking about?
Team
I'm
Fortress
assuming I know
2.
which one it is, but
Yeah, Team Fortress 2.
yeah, that's
What is the other TF? Transformation
Titanfall 2.
2?
Titanfall 2.
Ah,
Because I was like,
Titanfall
shit,
2.
I didn't know there was Titanfall 2 drama, except for the fact that they still haven't said anything about Titanfall 3, which the community has started to believe isn't happening.
I thought that was canceled.
What do you mean
Didn't-
starting to?
Didn't they say that was
Yeah,
It
I
was
don't think
canceled a
it's-
long time ago.
I
It's not going to
don't-
happen now because
I don't want to
Apex.
believe that. I don't want to believe that.
It's
Don't
not. It's there's
let me
no.
hang on to this last bit of hope, okay? Just let me have that, please.
We're
Okay.
more likely to
Don't-
get BT as a fucking Fortnite avatar.
And I would take it. Anything to just revitalize this poor community a little bit.
Yeah, it's
It was a
funny.
great game,
It
a great
was.
game. Travis, didn't you think that was a great game?
underappreciated in its time too.
Mm-hmm.
Travis?
Well, Travis,
wrong?
did you even play it? Did you play
Titanfall?
Titanfall? Too?
I played like a little bit of the campaign, and I thought it was fine. I
Mhm.
guess. I mean,
Oh,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not really a big shooter guy, so
but
He's
it's
been-
more than fine. It's good. It's great. Even the campaign is
I wouldn't say
legendary
that.
status. No, it
I wouldn't.
is. The time travel like level is known as like legitimately one of the best
Oh.
games and like best
Yeah,
levels in video
yeah.
game history.
I don't
That was
think
my favorite game.
you haven't
I never
played the
got there,
level,
so-
yeah.
I did
It's
the
That
first-
one's a
so
little
good.
further
First
in the
level.
game though, so that it's fine.
God,
But it's
It's
such a good
understandable.
level though. It's
I
so
wish-
good.
It is.
I wish that continued into like well, Titanfall 3 could have it, but I don't. Well, so what I didn't really want to send the article, but it's kind of like EA likes Apex, and Apex might conflict with Titanfall 3, which is such bullshit that doesn't
I mean,
make
it's
any
because-
sense.
Because Apex keeps making money. Once Apex stops making money, which spoiler alert, it doesn't seem like it will, then they'll like do something with Titanfall. But if Apex keeps making money, then they have no reason to do anything
Money
else right
talks.
now.
Well, I thought there were no Titans in Apex. That's what I don't like, because their like
Yep.
conflict
No,
is
there's not.
like. So why is there like, oh
So
guys,
dumb.
I just hope that nobody comes over to Titanfall 3. I want everyone to stay here. And it's like, but dude, it's different. They're different.
If only, like,
games.
Wouldn't it be cool if they had a game where you could just play as the Titan all the time,
All
but
the
still
time.
have like the like speed and maneuverability of like a pilot?
Oh fuck, that'd be
That would be a
crazy,
cool
yeah.
game.
Don't you dare! I know where you're. I know where this is leading.
You know, this reminds me of a certain game that I like to call Armored Core 6,
Oh,
Fires of
no.
Rubicon. In Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, you play as augmented human 621 as you get launched onto the planet Rubicon 3, where your mission is to find the coral and get rich and essentially buy your life back from your handler, who has forcibly put you in this mercenary position.
From the handler. What is he, a pedophile?
The handler Walter,
Walter.
the Walter, in the Walter.
So-
It's definitely one of the games of all time.
I've heard that's
Mhm.
a video game.
That's a great game.
I haven't
It's
heard
a
shit
great-
about that game.
But I
All right,
think
let me fill you in. Let me fill you in.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm
Damn
good. No, I'm good.
we've had
Uh,
enough of your jokes.
Charles, what games have you played recently? When I think about it.
What games have I played recently?
Yeah.
I don't know. I finished Mario Wonder today, finally.
Oh shit. Oh
After-
shit.
Who knows how long of me not playing that game. I got really bored.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you get that like months ago?
I got it when it came out, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of big.
I know Animal Crossing. I played some Animal Crossing. I don't know. What other games have I played? I haven't really been playing games. I'm not much of a gamer anymore. I fell off. I'm like
No.
old and shit.
No.
Oh no. No, he's saying
Wow.
he's old at the age of 21.
Almost
This is
22,
so sad,
man.
guys.
Almost.
Can we get an F in the comments section for Travis's pride?
F in the chat for
This
Travis's old
happiness.
age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To him too soon, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It hurts, man. Waking up in the morning
Yeah,
is
he-
just like, fuck, dude. My
he
back
thought it was
hurts.
going to be 90, but
My
His-
ass hurts. My asshole hurts because I keep on
Mhm,
ramming
mhm.
it. But it just everything hurts,
It
man.
takes years off your life.
It does, man. That prostate cancer really catches up to you.
Who could have given you that prostate cancer? These are
Oh, I
questions
know.
that I
Don't-
shouldn't be asking.
you don't give people prostate cancer
Well, you can.
Theoretically.
unless
So-
your name starts with an L.
Huh?
No.
Can we
Unless your
What are
name
you
starts
talking
with an
about?
L, you cannot give people prostate cancer.
Listen, there's
This
only
is
one
okay.
person
This is-
here that has an L in their name for the first letter, and I think we all know what we're looking at. What?
No.
Uh-huh.
So the question
No.
is,
Show
who
me
of the
where
two
you did this research.
two L's in this room
Wait, what?
gave Travis ass cancer?
No, the L is
Prostate.
silent, so it
It's
doesn't
different than
exist.
ass cancer. Rectal cancer and prostate cancer are two different things, man.
I mean, it's the same hole.
No, but not the same goal.
Ooh,
That's
is he
fair.
rapping? Oh my
I
god!
apologize.
No, but you get prostate cancer when it's stimulated too much and it enlarges.
Oh, what the fuck? Was
Yeah.
would breast cancer be good then?
What?
What does that mean?
It's surgery
Ah.
to cancer.
The anime makes sense.
Now I know how I want to die from breast cancer.
Explain,
That's a good
Logan, how that
thing.
makes any
Well,
sense.
so you said bigger,
I might
right?
die, but at least I'll have big kabangala zombies, dude.
Well, you said it's like all the anime titties. It makes sense now. They all have breast
They just
cancer.
all-
No, that's not how
Oh,
that works.
yep.
It doesn't get big because it has cancer. You get
Oh.
cancer because it gets big.
Wait, can you
It's
repeat that
enlarged.
again? Can you
It's
repeat
not-
that? Again?
It doesn't get big because it has cancer. It gets cancer because it's big.
Oh,
That makes
So like,
But
But also, that's a little fat phobic.
yeah, that's a little fat phobic, man.
Yeah.
They called me a madman.
They
Uh-huh.
called you a fat man. Fatty.
If she's not 480, she's not
I
a
bet you
real
have
woman.
cancer, you fatty. Oh, I'm
Like,
so sorry.
I get it now,
But I'm
though.
not.
Well, I thought like if that was the case, I was gonna say then like ball cancer or whatever, like that would really actually be a very good thing in your life if it gets bigger.
No,
Oh, no.
I want the stick bigger, not the
What?
cherries.
Logan,
Oh.
wait, Logan, I just want to make something very clear. Are you saying that you'd rather have large balls?
Well, I was
Like,
thinking
yeah,
that
bro.
like So,
personally.
like-
I'm just-
large balls
just
is
putting it out
temporary though.
It kind of
feel
gives
that
That
away.
would, that would be really funny. He has like big balls. And he got like one tiny little dog in between. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know if I would
this-
prefer it.
like this image. You would like that. You would like
I
that.
don't know if I would like that. You're
God,
I don't know. You're the
on
one that brought it
YouTube.
up. I
you're
don't
making
know.
it sound like you've unlocked a mystery. I don't know if I'm like. I don't know if I'd like. I'd probably just want it to be cut off at that point.
Cut off?
I mean,
Yeah.
You want to be
If you got ball
castrated, is what you're
cancer-
saying.
Well, because it's squishing your dick. Your dick is being squished by the balls, so it's just you're gonna need to go pee all the time. It's like
So,
somebody's always
My balls are
grabbing
too
your
big.
dick.
I want to be
Nah.
castrated. That's the only solution
Well,
for you. That's it.
Yeah, like well,
that's how you would want to die. Chemical
That's crazy, man.
castration.
That's a nasty way to
that's
go.
that's a terrible fucking way to die.
Oh, speaking of that, so,
Wait.
hold on.
Just
It's only good
for
things.
torsion.
Only good things.
Okay.
So, this question was asked to me the other day, and I thought I'd carry it along. Would you rather go blind or chop off your penis?
I'm chopping off my penis.
think-
Well,
Whoa.
Same.
probably blind.
Whoa.
Same.
Probably blind.
I'm chopping off.
I'm
I'm chopping off my
blind.
penis. I'm not.
I
being
mean, I'm
blind.
going.
Going blind.
My mom. If my mom is right, then I'm going blind anyway.
Huh?
Well, I
What?
was
Alright.
thinking blind
What?
because it's curable.
No,
You-
like
you can.
What?
No, you,
Yeah.
Logan, you can't think of those that way.
I've seen the Mr. Beast video.
That's not for like super blind. That's like if they're like
Well, you said
Still
you
be
just said
able to-
blind. You got to
blind,
elaborate.
blind,
then.
like blind, like you can't see shit. Like your
He
He
eyes.
doesn't
are
mean
gone.
like blind. We're like, yeah. He means like blind. You can't see anything.
I still think
Yeah.
I'd go blind.
Nothing.
I
You
still
would
think I'd
rather-
go blind.
Why?
Kidding me?
You gotta be serious.
okay.
You can't be
Think
serious,
about
man.
Wait,
think
wait.
about
Would
it.
you rather be able to see or be able to piss? I would rather
You're
be
saying
able
you would.
to piss.
It's up your
Stance.
No,
Well-
you're cutting off your fucking
Yeah,
So
but there's like a little
thing.
keyhole.
You'd have to use like a fucking catheter. Have you seen those things? Those are fucked up. No,
no,
way,
they
dude.
do like a little.
No
they do
way.
like a little surgery. They give you a little pee hole.
No.
No, out of all
Absolutely
of all
not.
of my senses, out of all of my senses, the one I value the very most above all is vision.
Same.
I absolutely under no circumstances would any trade be okay for me to lose my vision. That's not happening. It's just not. It's not happening. You could say, "Oh, cut off both of your hands or lose your vision." All right, say goodbye to my hands. You know, I'm not losing my vision.
Oh, this is actually
Yeah.
kind of a fucker's question because if you cut off your dick and balls, so my like idea was like if you cut off your dick and balls, you can no longer have sex ever. But
Not that
you
you're
can
gonna have
still.
any anyway.
Wait. If you have your cock cut off, you won't be able to stand and piss. You'll always have to sit.
You guys
And that's
don't?
wherever
okay.
you
It's
are.
worth losing your vision over. That's like, oh
Yes.
shit,
Yes.
I can't stand up.
Isn't there
Freedom
like,
is more important than sight.
I don't even want to look that.
Degenerate.
There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way that you would piss without a dick, right? Like, there's no way that you would just
No,
get fucked over.
Guys, how do you think women piss?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was like,
don't.
I don't think
Are you kidding? You still think women piss, dude?
that is kind of weird. Yeah,
That's a men thing.
cringe. Well, when you
Only
put it
men
that
do
way,
okay.
because my thought process was like, okay, I know technology is advancing, so like I'm mainly thinking of like how The Last of Us remaster has like full on blind settings, so you can just play the game blind. And I'm guessing other shit also has that, like more meaningful shit, so you don't have to worry about sight as much. But when you put it like that, where it's like, yeah, I won't be able to piss, or the fuck was the other thing? I don't remember. There's the other whatever. It's like that. Yeah, that doesn't sound as good. But if the technology is there, then I'm going blind for life if I can still somehow activate it.
That's crazy.
But otherwise, no.
I'm actually
I'm not.
shocked. Actually,
Me too.
this is honestly a very easy one for me. I'm not losing
Oh
my
yeah,
sight.
no.
You
Boom.
can't have
No,
sex
I've been
ever
very,
again.
I've been very much joking around this whole time. I'd definitely go blind for life. I mean,
Hell
I definitely have my concept. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, chop it off. Like
Yeah,
I want to
chop it
see.
off.
Sensible
Chop off
option.
my eyes.
What's the other part is like super painful, I'm guessing, because you didn't say any sort of like
Well, they'll do a surgery.
they'll do
I
the
don't care.
surgery.
I'm keeping
Both
my
of them are
vision.
surgeries.
You're making it
and-
sound way more good. You're not giving me any sort of thing for the blind side.
They'll do you a
giving-
surgery to make you blind, and they'll do a surgery to chop off your dick. That's
Well, what if
all.
I'm born blind?
Well, no,
That's
stop
not part of the question.
hypotheticals.
If you were born blind, we
are
wouldn't be
written
asking
this.
you this question because you're already blind. It would just be like, "Oh, do you want your cock still?"
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, I
That would
think
be the question.
think of it the other way around, right? Let's say you had a blind man that didn't have a dick. What do
Mhm.
you think he would want back? Would you think he would want vision, or do you think he would want his penis back?
He
Which
wants
one?
vision back.
Well, I think
You
it
want vision.
always
Yeah.
depends. That's a very like
You would want a vision.
if you're a sex
Of the
addict, then you would want your dick
You
back.
wouldn't know.
But if you're a normal human being, you would want your eyes
But-
back.
But he wouldn't. In this case,
Listen,
he
okay.
wouldn't be an addict because he wouldn't never
There
had it
are-
before.
There are other ways to participate in sexual acts without a penis at all.
True.
Mhm.
I use my mouth all the time on big men.
Okay.
No, legit. Let's
Just
think about
become
this.
a
Let's think
woman.
about this. Let's think about this.
Uh-huh.
There's an entire industry dedicated to toys for sex.
Yeah.
You don't need
Fact.
you don't need a dick for that. Like, frankly, it makes it less enjoyable for you. Sure, whatever. But I'm
Well,
not losing my vision.
arguably-
it goes back to that. I'm
arguably.
not losing my vision.
Arguably.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Logan, I can't believe you're not trolling us, and you would
Logan,
actually rather lose
I
your
don't
vision.
know.
But you're
I could
psychopath for saying that.
I could switch. I don't know. I think that like it
Logan,
really just depends
go to a
on
Spencer's
like the
and
scenario
get back
that
to us.
that we talk about. So
Go
with
to a
that, yeah,
Spencer's
I would
and
not.
then get back.
I would not
I don't want
want
to hear
to
anything else out of you before you go to.
I would not want to be blind then, so I guess I would switch the side.
Be very warned about going into a Spencer's. You don't know what type of people you're going to run into that work at a Spencer's.
What the
man.
fuck is a Spencer's?
You never been to a Spencer's?
You never
No.
been at a Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
fucking
look
nasty.
this up.
one particular Spencer's I've been to, I was
Yeah.
told by an employee that there was some kind of
There's a
monster that
weird-
lived in the back of the store that like ate
Mhm.
teenagers. Luckily, I'm not a
Yeah.
teenager, so I was fine. But
Mhm.
and they really liked pink too, so I was like, "Well, shit, I'm happy I'm not wearing pink either."
Oh
You
my
know,
god, a
And then he
Freddy
said,
Fazbear.
I'm the monster.
What the
I
fuck?
was there. I witnessed that. I was with
this
Lennon.
is a joint story with Drew and I. We went to a Spencer's.
Yeah.
We were at the Mall of America.
We were with
Drew,
someone
finish
else
your
too.
story.
one
I
of your
started it
friends.
off. Yeah, one of my friends from back here in Dubuque from
Mhm.
college, and the three of us went to
And-
the Mall of America, a giant mall.
Mhm, mhm.
We went into a Spencer's.
We went into a Spencer's, kind of like the midsection, just like looking at shirts and stuff. And this guy, this thing says, "Be wary of the back. Folks around here say there is a monster that just gobbles teenagers right up. So you better watch out.
You have like
Also,
claws.
he likes the color pink, very much like the color of my shirt. Hey kids, you know who the monster is? It's me."
he says, and it's like,
Wait, this
guy-
is
You
a,
want to go in the back with me?
this is a true story.
true
Is it-
story, true as fuck.
What?
Guy says after saying like, "Oh, there's a monster back there," blah. He says, "Oh wait, it's me. It's me. I'm the monster. I'm the monster." I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" I couldn't even fake a laugh. It was the most
Yeah.
pathetic, not funny thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
And it didn't stop there. Like
No,
he
like the
he
silence.
didn't like realize what he said.
No,
There was no
the
self-awareness
silence
at
made
all.
this man get extremely defensive. So he kept like adding on to it and kept talking and making it worse and digging himself in a deeper hole. And it was
Yep.
so sad to watch that we just left. I think you're just
We
like,
had-
sorry.
we had no-
Well, we don't need any help. We're fine. We're just looking around. We're just shopping around today, and we left. And then the three of us were like, "What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ!"
It was the monster.
Oh, the monster.
It was legitimately like I can't even. I don't know how I felt. There was some sort of emotion that I was feeling in that moment that I cannot describe.
Was he like
It
a
was bad.
50-year-old?
It was like a fear mixed with a deep confusion.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
the
what
guy was
the
probably
fuck?
like. I mean, he was a heavier set guy. I don't want to say like fat because he wasn't, but a heavier set guy wearing a pink shirt. He had like long, greasy, straight hair and a beard, and I think he had glasses. And he was
Yep,
probably
he had
28,
glasses.
I'd say.
Oh no, he was definitely 48.
And he worked
You
at
kidding
this
me?
place. Oh, you think he was older than that? I thought he was like late
Not
20s
40.
or early 30s.
Well, yeah, maybe early 30s.
But regardless, this guy was
he's-
working there.
Definitely hungry for the youth.
Yeah, he thought we were a lot younger. He thought we were a lot younger than we actually were because he was like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
monster eats teenagers. And we were like, well, luckily we're all in our 20s, so we're fine.
Yeah. Thank you for saying
And
that.
then that's when
Thank you for
things
saying
started
that.
going off the rails for him because he wasn't
I
ready
didn't-
for that.
I didn't want to become a target.
Because the second this interaction started, I'm like, this is not going a good direction.
Nope. Nope.
And it certainly didn't. It was bad.
he sounds
But,
like a wonderful.
I mean, you'll live and learn.
Specimen. It's really fun. Just like a.
And
So
It's like a
moral-
Korean story.
I think the moral of this story is how I would want to die. I would kidnap Joe Biden, steal a plane, go into space with Joe Biden, launch him into space with nothing but a Segway, burn him alive with my thrusters, use godlike powers to still keep him alive while he's burning and drifting out into space, and then peacefully fall asleep and never wake up in my 90s of old age.
Wow.
I don't think you can legally say that.